As I said before, I'm started lately to respect them very much more than I respect them before. I played for like something like 2.5 years without respecting them at all, you know. Yeah, for me it was in my mind, it was more like, hey, why should they always be winning? Well, they are winning because, I mean, they're the big stack. They always get lucky, they hit every hand. How otherwise could he become the big stack? I mean, so what I do is I don't get involved. Let's see. But here he folds. He's not even in the hand, so let me see what happens. Okay, let me see. So there's a min raise from early position, and then there's a small re-raise. For me, I can be wrong, huh? But for me, one of those guys has aces or kings. For sure, I was 100% sure. Ace king at least. And then again, this would then be my fourth, fifth coin flip that I have to win. And if they win it, they cripple me. I mean, they take half my chips. Yes, there is now 12,000 chips in the pot. It's a lot, but they still can cripple me. So I'm very tight here at this point, and I fold my jacks. I know a lot of players would have shoved here, but I don't. I picked my spots very carefully in this tournament. And you see there's ace king, jack, bet, fold. That was it. Now I don't play for a lot of hands. Let me see this one. I have eights here. Okay, you see, this is what I meant by respecting the big stack. I don't want to get involved here. Let's see the result, okay? Okay, one can never say, because if I hit my 8, I can stack them. Can I take half his chips? That's clear. But, I mean, let's see how much I have to pay here. So there's 31,000 in the pot, and to win 31,000, I just have to pay, yeah, 11,000. This is 2.6 to 1, 2.56 to 1. But I fold. And it was a good fold because this guy had me crushed and he had 2 overcards. So how can I win this hand? And then I need to hit. Oh, sorry. Kind of tired. Sorry, guys. I need to hit my 8 here to survive. And I mean, this is, you see. And he hits the queen. And that's all she wrote. And now there's a couple of hands I don't play, so I do a little bit down with my stack. Blinds already 2,000s. And let me see this hand here. I guess I play that one. He just limps, I make it 9,000 and he folds. Why 9,000? Well, there's already 5,500 in the pot. He has only paid 2,000 until now, but now he has to pay 7,000 more, which is a lot of chips for him. And he knows that if I do that, I'm gonna be very aggressive and ugly for him on any flop. He knows that, so he just folds his hand. He limped, he got punished. Sometimes late position limp is the nuts, but even if it's the nuts, I still can get away from my hand, you know. So that was okay. I steal from the big stack here, 4,900, and he folds. I guess I did not respect them all the time. There's a limp here, fold, and then I'm forced to check. So let me see, there's 7, 9, 8 board. I continue, I bet 2,500 in a 6,500 pot, which is almost half pot. And he calls. Now I think, Jesus Christ, what does he have to call me there? Now I slightly move up with the bet size. I make it 4,000. He still calls. Now I'm shocked, you know. I think, oh my god, what does he have? Does he really have this trade? And he just wants to be sure to keep me in the pot. But I still bet the river, you see, stubborn. I triple barrel. I guess he was on a straight draw or something like that. Maybe he had jack queen or something. He had 2 overcards and a gut shot or something like this. Or maybe he had 10 queen, you know, or king queen, or Maybe he had two clubs. Probably maybe he had ace 5 or something, ace 6. You know, he had maybe an open-ended straight draw and a flush draw, something like that. But and then in the end, when he didn't hit anything, he just folds. I have my 9, which could be good, obviously, still. So he folds, and even here you see I bet 6,000 in a 19,000 pot. Looks like I want to keep him in the pot. I guess it felt like that also for him when I played this way. Okay, if he re-raised me all in, I probably have to fold my hand, but I still have 27,000 chips remaining. If I don't bet, I cannot win the pot, so I guess that play was okay. Next hand, King Jack here, suited. There is 4,500 pre-flop in the pot. I make it 6,000, standard, 3 times the big blind. So you see, he was kind of aggressive, and he raised a lot of times. He re-raised me and other players all the time, but he couldn't do it every hand. So here I picked up the hand here, and I said to myself, hey, I'm gonna try, you know, if I can pick it up, I can pick it up. I invest 6,000 to win 4,500, but it's still worth it, you know. You have to do that, you have to survive, you have to pick up chips, even if you have to play, you know, bet 6,000 against the big stack. He can't always have, if he has 3-8, he's not gonna get crazy with 3-8 either, you know. And they don't always have hands, you know, so, but you shouldn't. Don't want to get involved with the guys. If he calls me here and there's like something like a 3-7-9 flop, I mean, I throw away the hand. I don't give a shit, you know, because I don't want to lose my chips against the guy here. Let's see, next hand, ace 3. I don't play. This one I probably steal, or what do I do here? I guess I hit my king. So we have 2 players against us. He checks, and I flat out bet, boom. You know, I guess I thought to myself, hey, I mean, if I bet here, I can pick this pot up straight away. I invest 4,000 more to pick up 7,500, and I mean, they need to hit this flop hard to continue, because if I bet, they think I have hit the flop hard, otherwise I wouldn't bet. And they have stacks where they still are very likely to make it to the final table. It's the final table bubble, so they maybe don't want to lose chips. So I just try it, you know. I just try a bet, and it probably works out. Yeah, it does. Here I have ace 5, and because he was so nitty, I raise him to 5,800, and he folds, and I pick up 10,000 chips. Oh my god. I don't pick up 10,000. I pick up only my chips, not my chips, the chips on the table. Let me see. Yeah, now I don't play for a couple of hands. I'm dwindling a bit down again. 55, 53, 53. Now this, let me see this hand. Okay, here I'm obviously again on a steal, late position, and he makes it 12,000. You know, this time I guess he wanted to make a stand and say, guy, you're not gonna raise every time when I'm in the small or the big blind. Okay, I'm gonna repop you. I have the chips, so what can I do? I don't want to call this 6,000 more with the 3-4, so I have to fold, which I do. And now I have queen 6 here. Let me see. There's again the abusable guy here on my left. He still hasn't moved, so I raise and he folds. So you see, during this whole tournament, during the later stages of this whole tournament, I am constantly abusing and constantly raising, because I mean, they can't call if they don't have a hand. Okay, at some point they are going to repop me, but as long as I can do it, I will continue. See, here I make it 7,000. It's kind of aggressive, but here again I need chips. I just lost a little bit of chips, so I need to pick some up again. Yeah, now we are. This is actually, what is this? This is the. Oh no, I'm not sure anymore. Let me see. 7-8.